Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Smilagic. Second chance effort. Good. He hits the jumper. Here's Thompson. Here's Smits. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's the triple. Got a hand on it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Smits. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Smits has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Poirier with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Offensive board. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
First team foul.
So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Here's Larkin. Deflected. In transition, here they come. Misses the 3. And they're on the break.
Away team foul. Francisco. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Home team. Smith taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The 3 is up. Nora grabs the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Thompson. Inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Thompson. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Brasdeikis. Missed inside. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Poirier.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Smilagic. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Smilagic gotten his second bucket. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. They grab their own miss. Yes, it's good. Smits has got 8 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And it's Smits with a rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Thompson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Smilagic. Off the mark there with a 3. Smits passes to Thompson. Here's Larkin. Back to Thompson. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Count that one.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Brasdeikis. To the wing on the left. Here's Smilagic. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Good scoring in this one. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And the basket by Willis. Now Wallace. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Wednesday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Servetus, covered by Bryant. Servetus, the pass to Wallace. From downtown, on target from range. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Johnson, fires from deep.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's the pick. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Servetus. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. The rebound by Willis.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Oturu passes to Bryant. Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Oturu.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Servetus, still without a bucket. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Willis, checked by Mitchell. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes.
The 3-ball. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. In transition. Wallace outside. Covered by Johnson. Here's Servetus. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Oturu. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Oturu. Here's Bryant inside. On the break. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Shoots. Here's Willis. Got a piece of it.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And that one's good. Servetus. Servetus has got 11.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wallace. Softly drops in the floater. Wallace has got 7 now in this quarter.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Oturu. Outside Johnson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we have
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Brazdeikis. Poke loose. Over to the wing. Here's Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Brasdeikis, defended by Thompson. Brasdeikis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Down low, Nora. That one falls.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
To the right side. Here's Smilagic. 7 points in the game, and no good.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
They get it again. Pass to Nora. On the wing, Thompson. Great look there, but off target.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. First team.
Here's Larkin. No made baskets yet. The three. He's off on that one.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
4-3. Pass to Brasdeikis. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Brasdeikis has got 7 points in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Beyond the arc. Smilagic, no good. Here's Thompson. And it falls all over the rim and in. 6 points for him. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Smilagic. Thompson with a steal. To the middle. Here's Smits. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Smilagic. 7 points in the game. Offline with a three. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
For the performance on the offensive end, he's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the visitors call time here. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter here. Defended by Thompson. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Smilagic. Gets the three ball to go.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Smits. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Smilagic. 10 points for him. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And here's Thompson for three. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's got 9.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt, hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Smilagic, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
From behind the arc. And they recover it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Servetus. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense...
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at power forward. Here's Servetus. They get the rebound. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Here's Servetus. Pulls it. And Bryant pulls it down.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Pass to Servetus. Wallace, left side. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bryant with it. And the layup is good off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Pass to Servetus.
I got yours.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
There's a screen. And here's Bryant outside. The shot, no good. Here's Servetus. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. The shot won't fall. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Mitchell's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And he throws it down with one hand. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Servetus. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Servetus. Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Johnson. It's kept alive. Oturu. Outside Johnson. Takes the three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Servidis. Shot from the low post is good. Servidis has got 5 points in the quarter.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
There's a screen. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wallace. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Johnson for three. Wallace pulls it in.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
This one for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Here's Servidis. So the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Howard, and it's Hall in at the center position. Got that one up quick.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Count it, good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Poirier. Now, here's Thompson. Pulls from the top of the key. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Luwawu. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the screen. Howard, the pass to Hall. Lock at 6. Here's Monecki. Thompson with the rebound. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Poirier. Smits gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Howard kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. No good from outside. Larkin in the corner. Three-pointer. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Luwawu. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Thompson. Poirier passes to Yoru. Nice shot by Larkin.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Larkin's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Howard against Thompson. No good from Howard.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Smits passes to Thompson. Fires for 3. The rebound by Luwawu.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Poirier. Thompson looking for an opening. Poirier, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Monecki. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Smits, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson against Howard. They swipe it. Pass to Monecki. Here's Luwawu. Lets it go with a three. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Luwawu's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. There's the screen. Smits passes to Thompson. Fires the 3. And it's Smits missing. Here's Monecki. Warnock grabs the board. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Larkin. To end the run. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Willis is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Willis. To the middle. Tipped away. All going up court. Finished off the break.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here's Bryant for 3. They get it back. Oturu. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That one goes in.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
There's a screen by Willis. And here's Johnson outside. There's a screen by Willis. Johnson, the pass to Willis. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Willis has got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Forrest. Launches a 3. Baldwin can't get it to go.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Lets it go from the wing. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
When you look at this visiting team, they're really happy with the way they're playing, definitely on the upswing. Everyone doing their part.
Baldwin the pass to Forrest. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Number 21.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Down low, here's Willis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Baldwin. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The three from Bryant. It's rebounded by Jop. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Baldwin. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Jop. From beyond the arc. Oturu with the rebound. And they're running. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a pop.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the visiting team. That is more than enough.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Smits in at the power forwards position. No coverage that time. Luwalu's got 10 points.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Luwalu is out there with Howard. And it's Monecki in at the power forward. Here's Thompson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the 4-man position. Pass to Luwalu. Back to Howard. Here's Monecki. The 3. Howard, good. Howard's got his second basket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They've got Howard. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. Larkin, the pass to Poirier. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Thompson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's a good screen. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Monecki. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Smits. He's got 7. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Monecki. Here's Hall. Scoreless thus far. Howard, the pass to Luwawu. The tray. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tries the spin move. Howard kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Howard. Drills it from outside. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Luwawu, the pass to Howard. Fires from deep. Luwawu's shot is off.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Fires it up. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Monecki. Howard against Thompson. Bounce pass Howard. And here's the fast break. Here's Larkin. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter. Larkin's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Howard up on top. He's covered by Thompson. Basket good. That's 10 points for Howard. Howard's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Pass to Larkin. Inside, Smits lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Thompson against Howard. Here's Luwawu. Got it. Good job in the low post. Luwawu's got 12 in the game. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Launches it. Nice shot by Larkin. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Oturu in at the 5 spot. Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Forrest passes to Baldwin. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief. Boy, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Pass to Forrest. 6 on the shot clock. Sedikurski's gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. Driving in and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Willis. Pass to Baldwin. To the left side wing. They set the pick. Sedikurski's, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Johnson in the corner. There's the 3. No good that time. Johnson's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Pass to Forrest. Spins. Here's Baldwin. Defended by Bryant. For 3. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And there's the try.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They need this. And the basket by Oturu. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Baldwin. From deep 3-point territory. And Willis pulls it down. Bryant looking around. Here's the 3. He can't get that one. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. He's covered by Willis. Pass to Baldwin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A reason.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Howard in at the point. It's tipped. Here's Brazdakis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brazdakis has got his second basket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Gets the three to fall.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Howard inside, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, no good.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
On the take. Manecki gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Smilagic, no good. From deep three-point range, Smilagic grabs the board. Guarded by Howard. And the basket by Smilagic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Howard's shot is good.
3.
Howard's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Baseline try. Pass to Smilagic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brazdakis. Tries again. Count it. Brazdakis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Brazdakis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Howard, the pass to Hall. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And there's a pick. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Howard, the pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Howard. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Launches a 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Uncovered. The rebound by Hall.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
1:16 left in the first quarter here. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Smilagic. Sinks the tray. Smilagic got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here is Howard. The D's right on him. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. The shot off that time.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Brosdakis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops it first. And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Three-pointer. And Luwawu Cabarro gets it to go.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And there's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter here. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They lead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Hey, puts up a 3. Forrest can't hit. Wallace outside. Here's Servetus. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. The 3. Drills it from deep. Forrest has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass on the layup. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Forrest. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Wallace outside. From deep. That one is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Baldwin, and he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Wallace outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Ja. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wallace outside. Buries it down low. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter. Wallace has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Forrest. Watched by Wallace.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The home team calls timeout. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Wallace. Here's Servetus. Drains the triple. Servidis has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wallace, count it. He has 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he gets it back. Pass to Mitchell. Second chance effort. Off with the layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Watch by Wallace. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Wallace outside. Oh, there's the alley. Tipped away.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps him overcome the size disparity.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for your home team.
And even with the coaches challenging.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Forrest. Watch by Wallace. Forrest can't hit. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Servidis. Outside Mitchell for 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Forrest. Watch by Wallace. They set a pick. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Servidis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I think for the home team, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them.
Glad you could join us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Luau Cabarro. Howard inside. Sinks that one from the post. Howard's got 9, and it's Manecki in at the 4 slot.
Team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. It's a 1-point game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Luau Cabarro, and he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Hall in at the 5, down low. About a minute played here in the second half. And here's Howard, 9 points in the game. Here's Luau Cabarro. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Luau Cabarro's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
They set the screen. Pass to Smilagic. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now, here's Howard, tightly guarded. Here's Luau Cabarro. He takes it in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Guarded by Howard. The rebound by Hall.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Tipped. Drives to the hoop. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Howard inside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Luau Cabarro. That three's off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Brasdeikis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. There's Howard with the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Pass to Smilagic. .56 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Here's Hall, down low. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brasdeikis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smilagic. He's got 11. Here's Luau Cabarro. There's Howard with the 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Wallace outside. There's the three. That shot is off. Here's Forrest. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Away team foul. Trent Forrest. First personal foul. First team foul.
Wallace outside. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Servetus. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. No good on the three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Jop. Ooh, it's stolen. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Baldwin's shot is off.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Banked it in off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Baldwin's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Wallace. And he makes it.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That one's good. This game is all even.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wallace. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Check by Mitchell. Takes a three. Drops in the three.
They silenced the crowd, firing right back with a three to tie it up.
Wallace outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the final quarter.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Forrest, that one's good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
1:33 left in the game, and the shot goes down. Servetus has gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go. Here's Mitchell, and he lays it in. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. And he banks in the layup. Baldwin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
From the arc. Baldwin with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
now stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
The home team calls timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
So both teams making some changes here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for the away team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
The home team calls timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Luau Cabarro, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Here's Servetus. No good from 3-point range. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Thompson, and it's Poirier in at the center. Over to the wing. Here's Smailagic. Puts up a three. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
To the inside. Poirier, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good.
Francisco. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Thompson. There's the triple. They get it back. Right wing. Pass to Smits. There's the pick. A 3-ball. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Assisted by Larkin.
Here's Smailagic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Thompson for 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Brasdakis. From downtown. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Inside. Here's Poirier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
With the teardrop, Poirier grabs the miss. Smailagic is gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Larkin. And a missed layup. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose.
The ball goes to the away team.
Thompson surveying the floor. Going inside.
Out of bounds. Home team
foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the right side. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Picked his pocket. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Smailagic has got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen. Larkin. Out to Thompson. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
He's covered by Thompson. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Uncovered. That's good on the jump shot. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Larkin. Pass to Nora. Here's Smits. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Smilagic. 3 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Smilagic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Shot clock at 5. Servidis passes to Wallace. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Servidis. Now here's Wallace. To the middle. Tries again. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Servidis. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Servidis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've got Bryant. Johnson is out there with Willis. And it's Oturu in at the 5 down low. And a deep 3 from Bryant. Down low. And the dunk by Bryant.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Oturu. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Servidis. Bryant defending. Shots good by Servidis. Servidis has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Servidis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The 3 from Bryant. On Monday, then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Wallace outside. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Servidis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Oturu, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Out to the wing. Here's Servetus. Bryant defending. A rebound by Johnson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Bryant passes to Willis. Back to Bryant. For the three. They get it again to the left wing. Pass to Johnson. Shoots the three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
19 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Wallace. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Oturu. Now Willis from past the arc. Unable to get that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
25. Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And time for a look here. And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Smailagic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ulanovas banked in off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thompson's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Here's Smailagic. No good on the 3. Smailagic has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Smits. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. So the wing on the left. Fades. And Brasdeikis gets it to go. Brasdeikis has got his first points in this one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
90 seconds now into the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thompson with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
For the away team.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Smilagic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Smits. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Rebound by Larkin. Thompson outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
To the left side wing. Buries the long-range jumper. 14 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Larkin can't get it to go. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brasdakis. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brasdakis has got 5 minutes.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's Larkin. Out to Thompson. Here's Smits. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Smits has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Got that bucket in no time at all.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
From the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's tipped. Here's Smilagic. 10 points for him. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Larkin. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Poirier grabs the miss. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. It's been very ugly thus far.
Ulanovich. From outside, off the mark.
I'm open!
A 3-pointer off the mark. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 14. We've got more in store for you. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Willis is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Oturu in its center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Wallace misses. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Here's Servidis, trains the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wallace dishes to Mitchell. The three. They get the rebound. Out to Wallace. Pass to Servidis. Drops in the tray. Servidis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Johnson for 3. No good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
And a deep three from Bryant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Johnson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Wallace. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. For the 3. Oturu with the rebound.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
From deep, Bryant connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Wallace. Trains the 19-footer. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bryant. Launches from deep. That shot off. Wallace looking for an opening. Fires for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wallace. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Bryant puts up a deep 3. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Johnson off the inbound pass. That one doesn't go. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The tray. Oturu with the rebound. Here's Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
Assist from Daniel Oturu.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Mitchell. Wallace outside. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Wallace. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Servidis. On the wing, Wallace. Johnson with the rebound. Willis against Mitchell. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total.
everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to Thompson, pass to Smits, back to Thompson. The three is up. Luau Cabarro with the rebound. And here's Howard. Here's Manecki. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Luau Cabarro. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Smits. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just over a minute and a half in.
Away team foul. Smits. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. There's Howard with the three. Poirier with the rebound. Here's Smits. Larkin passes to Smits. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a three. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Really? He's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Thompson against Howard. Here's Luau Cabarro. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Nora. Smits. Good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Larkin. And the three off target.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shoot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The people will review. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Nora. There's the triple. Ooh, another miss. He's 0 for 6 in this contest.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Loawu Cabarrot's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Poirier.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on it.
There's Howard with the three. And it's Larkin with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Here's Loawu Cabarrot. Counted from distance. Loawu Cabarrot's got 6.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
That one goes in.
Assist goes to Larkin.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Howard. Fires the three. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got 4 rebounds now.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hall. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. There. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 4-man position. They set the pick, and here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Jock. Jack's up a 3, and Bryant pulls it down. Here's Willis. Left side, Johnson. No good on the triple. Here's the break. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Willis. Pass to Johnson. The shot from 20 feet out. The shot no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Baldwin's got 6 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They get it back. Here's Oturu. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. To the inside. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Kicks it out to Bryant. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. On Sunday, then on Friday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Good on the second one. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Covered by Johnson. The three. Job. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
It's a close game here in Boston. Bryant outside. Pass to Willis. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
They set the screen. And the three-pointer goes.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the paint. Willis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Willis has got 5 points now this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Forrest, the pass to Baldwin. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Baldwin's gotten his third basket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Inside. Only one man back on D. Pushing it up now. Lets the three fly. Excellent D there from Bryant. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Off target from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Oturu. Kicks it out to Bryant. And there's a 3-second violation. Johnson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Puts up a deep three. And Bryant pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 4, and time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness.
And let's jump back now to our featured game. What a tight one so far for the home team. Thanks, as always.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Hall in at the center position. Howard, the pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Fires in the triple. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 9.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Kept alive. Pass to Poirier. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the 2-guard spot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Smits. 7 points in the game. Thompson passes to Poirier. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
For the tie. And Thompson with a lay-in. And that'll tie this game up.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
There's Howard with the 3. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Howard. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Hits the 3-pointer. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And they're pushing it up. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Here's Larkin. To the middle. Smits passes to Poirier. Down low. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Takes the 3. Goes up again. Pass to Smits. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Smits has got 10.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
There's Howard with the 3. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Maneki. It's deflected.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Nora, pass to Larkin. It's good. Larkin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
There's Howard with the 3. Connects from downtown.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Thompson scanning the floor. From downtown. Poirier passes to Nora. Snatched away. And he's going for the oop here.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And there's the drive. Here's Smits. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. To the left side wing. Maneki can't hit. In transition, here they come. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Luwawu-Cabarrot, no good. And here they come. Larkin, no good.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And he's able to get it back. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Howard. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pulls up for 3. Fires in the triple.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bryant outside. Here's the pick. Counted from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. And he converts the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Baldwin's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Bryant, the pass to Willis. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Out left to the wing, to the inside, to the wing, right side. To the paint. It's stolen. Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Oturu. The kick out to Johnson. Now here's Bryant. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
First personal foul.
Bryant's gone 2 of 5 tonight. To take the lead. And the layup is good. Forrest has got his first points of the game.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. Willis, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots.
And even with the coaches challenging,
the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he drains the turnaround J.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Here's Oturu. And it's rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Willis. Kicks it out to Bryant. To end the run. Doesn't go that time.
Questionable shot selection on that dude. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Baldwin's shot is off. Inside. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Baldwin. Hits the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Willis. From outside, off the mark.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 58 seconds left in the game. To the middle, knocks it loose. Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. Lets it go from the wing. Baldwin's shot is off. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Forrest. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Five to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Smailagic misses.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Howard in the post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And that one, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Howard's gone 1 of 3 on the night. There's the drive, and the basket by Smailagic.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the 3 ball is good.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Luwawu. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Howard. It's good from long range. 6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
The steal. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Started by Howard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Luwawu. 1:31 left in the first quarter. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. The 3 ball. The rebound by Luwawu.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, good with the triple. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
They set the screen. Howard. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. Howard's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Into the lane, and a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Pass to Smailagic from outside the arc, and they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Servetus. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Servetus. Puts up a 3. No good there. Here's Forrest. Wallace covering. Pass to Forrest. Inside. Sedikurski's. A three-pointer is right on target. It's a tie ball game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Back to Wallace. And that one, good. Wallace has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Servetus. To the paint. It's picked off. And they're on the break. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Sedikurski's. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they pick up 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Forrest. Wallace covering. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 6.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count that bucket. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Baldwin. Up and in on the layup. Baldwin's got 6 points.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Baldwin's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Servetus. Buries it down low.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the shot goes in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, takes the 3, hits it from three-point range.
You have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace driving inside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Forrest. Wallace covering. They set the pick. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. Forrest passes to Baldwin.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Servetus, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the second half.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be... And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Howard, and it's Luwawu in at the 2. Driving the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Luwawu is out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at center.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
They set the pick. He takes it in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Rebounded by Smilagic. Fast break, here they come. And stolen by Howard. And here's the break. Here's Hall. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Releases. Here's Smilagic. He's got 6. No one near him. Here's Brazdakis to the middle. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. 14 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Howard kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Now here's Howard. Not a lot of room. Pass to Luwawu. And here they come. And here they go. And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a close game here in Boston. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one falls. Luwabu's got 9.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
When you look at this visiting team, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Down low. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for
On the free throw, no good. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Driving to the basket.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 16.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Howard misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Drills the three-pointer. Smiley has got 9.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Luwabu. He's got 13. Three-pointer. Here's Howard. No good that time.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Smiley passes to Brazdeikis. Takes it inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Howard kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Shot to stop the run. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. With 1 on the clock. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. To the paint, and Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
With the drive, and Forrest gets it to go.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. From past the arc. Rebound by Mitchell.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Sedekursky's, Wallace covering. Sedekursky's sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mitchell outside. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Makes it off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Baldwin. The shot. 6 to shoot. Covered by Mitchell. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Forrest. Wallace covering. A minute 50 left in the game. Rebound by Wallace. And Jock with the block. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Inside. Out to Wallace. Pocket 6. Here's Servetus. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Servetus. Wallace outside. Doesn't go for it. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Here's Jock. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebound by Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. And here is Wallace. Fires from way outside. No good on the shot. It's tipped. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily